Xin chào, xin chào. Hôm nay tối thứ sáu, cuối tuần rồi anh em ơi. Mai được nghỉ rồi. Cho nên tối nay, tôi nhắc lại tối nay phải giải quyết xong con game này. Kéo dài quá rồi, cả tuần rồi. Tối nay nha. Đính chính lại là tối nay. Vô, giải quyết xong con game mới đi ngủ. Continue. Tôi kéo dài được nữa. Cái công cuộc làm nhà ngoại giao này dài dẳng quá. Bye. Tiếng game bự lên một tí xíu. Audio master volume lên một tí. Ok. Quái bị nướng à. Chúng ta có thể ăn thịt nướng nhá. Rất thơm. Tôi ngồi đây tôi nghe cái mùi thịt khá là thơm. What? What the Tôi phải đổi qua kiếm đánh thôi các đồng chí ạ. Kiếm đánh có vẻ vui. Ghê thế.
You managed to make it through. A group of these enraged beasts managed to get past our defenses.
To lên tí
Yes,
xíu nữa.
we fought and defeated them. But how did they make it through?
My men are exhausted. We killed
Người của chúng tôi mệt mỏi quá rồi. Giết được một số nhưng mà nó nhiều quá. Không nghĩ anh có thể tới giúp vào lúc này.
He wants us to find a group of trackers.
And I hope that he'd sent you as reinforcements. Silly me. It looks like all we're good for is dying to protect his bloody city. But you wanted to ask me something.
Like I said, Governor Byrne is hoping that I can find a group of trackers with your help.
I'd like to see you try. Indeed, I was ordered to send out a party of scouts, which I did, despite our losses.
Được nhận lệnh là gửi đi một top scout là một top do thám.
Can you tell me which way they went?
Sorry, Your Excellency, I won't tell you anything until I receive some help. You have to understand that those who are here with me now are my main preoccupation. And as we speak, they're dropping. Not to mention the fact that if this outpost falls, there won't be much left to protect the city.
Nếu mà cái outpost này, cái trại này mà sụp đổ thì cái thành phố này cũng đi theo thôi. Thuyết phục cô ấy. Hỏi cô ấy cần gì? Hỏi cần gì?
Maybe we can avoid going to the governor and save time. There aren't many of us, and I don't have any soldiers to give you. But perhaps I can still offer my help.
We were supposed to receive a shipment of ammunition and medicines, but we're still waiting for it. If you can bring it to me, we would at least be able to heal ourselves and have enough bullets to sustain.
Rồi nhờ đi lấy gói hàng. Trễ quá chưa thấy.
From your city, New Serene, the caravan transporting it was. It must have been attacked, but with a little bit of luck, its cargo should.
Very well.
The three of you will please hurry. Without.
Nhanh lên.
Could you tell me again what
We was. If you.
Do you know?
From it must.
Very well.
The three of you will please hurry.
We're departing right. Captain, I must insist that you tell me which way they went.
I refuse, Your Excellency. Get us some help, and I'll be glad.
I must go.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Thú đâu?
Soldiers, are you the ones who are supposed to help me search for the caravan?
Yes, Your Excellency.
We're ready to leave as soon as you.
Đi nào.
Ready. Let's go.
We'll follow you.
Ai, thuyết phục nữa sao? Phải lấy hàng cho nó mới nói.
You've.
Sorry, Captain.
Hurry up.
Governor, if we... I need to look...
No.
Mẹ. Giúp cho rồi không?
Here, there are tracks of a heavy carriage. They must belong to our caravan.
Let's take a closer look. This looks like the place the carriage left the road. There are also some animal prints. They were being chased.
They must have tried to escape them by taking this small path.
Let's follow them.
I hope that those who are accompanying the caravan are still alive.
You have witnessed the violence of the attacks we have sustained.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Chết hết rồi.
They're all dead. They were torn to shreds.
But the cargo is still here, and it looks like it's in good condition.
As for the carriage, it's damaged. And without it, we'll have a hard time transporting this to the outpost. Do any of you know how to fix it?
There's a lot of work, but I should be able to do it. It'll take some time, though.
The beasts may come back at any moment. Make it quick.
I'm starting right away.
And don't worry, we'll protect you as long as necessary.
Rồi. Thú tới mình chơi thú thôi. thú này nó bị thằng Constantine điều khiển. Mình cho là vậy, tôi cho là vậy. Vậy thằng Constantine này nó không bình thường.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Ủa, bắn đâu xa thế?
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Watch out! Grenade!
Shit.
Take a potion if you want to cast more spells.
I'm wounded. I need healing.
There. I did what I could, but it should hold.
And now we'll have to drag it all the way to the outpost.
Let's depart before more beasts arrive.
Here you are. I don't know how to thank you. Our cargo has finally arrived. With this ammunition, we'll be able to hold back the assaults, and the medicines have already given a boost to 3 of my men.
It wasn't an easy task, so I'm pleased that all this has been useful to you.
Here, take this. This is all I can offer to thank you, but I give it gladly.
Thank you, Captain. Now, can you tell me which way these trackers went?
They went towards the west, where the rebels are most numerous.
Are you talking about the Danea Exregao?
If you like. The governor is certain that these savages are behind the attacks, so I sent my men to find their camp. This isn't the first time that we've tried to find them.
I see. Well, thank you, Captain. I'll
Đi
try
về
to
hướng
find
Tây.
your man and put an end to it.
Good luck.
You can count on me. I must go. Goodbye.
Goodbye, Your Excellency.
Tôi phải đổi qua cầm kiếm thôi anh em ạ. Chưởng hơi chán rồi. Cầm kiếm chém như Vasco có vẻ thích thú hơn.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Đổi nha. Đổi kiếm nha. chắc cầm kiếm hai tay cho nó đã. Súng nè, kiếm nè. Đây. Giáp nặng hay giáp kiếm hai tay hay đây? Chọc que. Vasco kiếm một tay rồi. Mình phải kiếm hai tay cầm lưỡi hái rồi nó mới đã. Đúng không? Sức mạnh của mình đâu. Lên. Lên. Máu. Lên. Lên. Agility. Đam. Chơi luôn. Chít đam chứ. Thôi, tiếp đi, cầm hai tay mà. Phải strength mới cầm được. Vigor. Charisma. Charisma. Mình được cộng. Mình được cộng. Mình được cộng. Ok. Chung skill bây giờ mà đầy. Fury. Bơm máu. Súng ống chơi hết luôn. Gì đây? À, gắn nguyên tố vô vũ khí. Chơi mày luôn. Gì đây? Ném bom. Không cần đâu. Năm trăm đam. Còn gì tăng nữa không ta? Tăng bơm máu. Bơm máu có Fury này rồi. Rồi, bơm máu đi. Rồi. Cái địch cậu agility 5. Nào strength 5 đâu. Strength 4. 420. 441. Đấy. À. Ủa mày chơi cái này này. Kinh. Hai làm cái gì? Ồ, Willpower 2. Tăng Endurance X thôi. Tăng Willpower với Agi. Qua 2. 6 chưa up. Sáu trăm hai mươi chín. Đỡ ha. Endurance 2 thôi. Cái nón này Endurance mấy? Endurance 3. Mình nên để Endurance 2 lên Agi. Lên Agi. Lên Agi tăng đam. Đi 5. Thử chơi xem sao đã. Súng ống không quan trọng. Thử coi đang bao giờ nhiêu. Đâu mà đang có 600. Vui thế.
Who are you? What are you
Are you the scout sent by the governor of Hikmet?
Can't you
Do
tell?
thám của Hitmech
He was
hả?
worried that he wasn't getting any news from you and asked me to. He wants me to help him put an end to the attacks. Have you discovered anything?
Yes, a camp of rebel savages. We suspected there was one around here, and we finally found it. They must be the ones sending us the beasts. They all come from this region, and these barbarians have sworn to eliminate us. So we...
You may be right, but I'd rather be certain. I know the leader of this camp. I'll go talk to him.
You knew of this camp? These savages are responsible for dozens of deaths, maybe hundreds. Why didn't you inform the
Không
governor?
phải đâu.
Because I'm a diplomat, not a scout. You should go back to the outpost now. I'll take care of all this.
Nói chung là đam 600 nhưng mà chém chậm. Một cái chém của con này là bằng 3 cái chưởng của pháp thuật. Đây, thử nè.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Xuống lại Edwin 3. Lên lên Agi.
I wanted to speak to you about the assaults that Hikmet and its outposts have been sustaining.
Assaults? We have nothing to do with it this time. My men are not ready to attack the big city.
They're not being attacked by men, but by beasts. Dozens of them.
So
Nó
they
không
are
bị
also
đánh
attacking
bởi
the knives?
người mà bởi thú.
That's a relief.
What do you mean?
The animals are attacking us as well. They throw themselves at any man crossing their path, as if they were enraged. They even throw themselves at the camp's defenses. I had never seen anything like it before.
We need to find out what's making these beasts so aggressive before they overpower this part of the island.
We? Do you want us to work together?
Why shouldn't we? Don't you want this to stop too?
That's true.
Mal! Our guardian! He had changed! He is attacking our own!
What? Come,
Rồi,
follow me.
boss. Thử nghiệm mới đây.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Đồ mẹ. Đi về rèn cái đã anh em ạ. Rèn áo, rèn quần rồi đã.
So great.
Đây anh. Lock pick. Chả cần lock đâu. Chưa.
Want armor that fits you like a glove? We'll make it for you.
Tiền súng trong bé luôn. Sáu mươi. 10. Phải giáp đi.
The best forge in Tier 3D. Blades, armor, locks, custom pieces made to order.
Mẹ đi. Chơi đồ hai tay này hơi chậm tí.
on my blade. And let's go!
Cũng khá đã. Đỡ buồn. Ném bom sao nhỉ? Né đòn. Đỡ đòn và né đòn. Parry là đỡ đòn.
I wanted to speak to you about the assault. They're not.
So
What do you?
they even
We need to find.
we.
Why shouldn't?
That's true.
Mal! I will. Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Let's see if we can ward off this fate.
Đấy. Hét liền. Phản đòn rồi nha mày. Hay rồi nha mày.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you.
Tộc trưởng chết mẹ rồi. Shit.
sorry. It left me no choice.
Gì xảy ra với cái này đai vậy?
You did what you had to do. Our guardian had changed. It no longer recognized its children, and it was the one leading these beasts against us. Something really bad must have happened to it.
It looks strange, as if it was sick.
Guardians don't get sick. They are far more than beasts.
And yet you and I saw the same thing. At last.
Không, mà kiếm hai tay này quýnh đã hơn, đam nhanh hơn.
Spies?
They only came here to discover the source of the attacks.
And they thought we were responsible.
Why are you still here? You should have gone back to the outpost.
Mình và Barry đúng á,
We were uncertain that we could trust you.
rất là mạnh.
You said you knew these people, and then we heard cries, and saw the giant creature attacking their camp, and we realized that it was this creature who was leading the beasts.
And you discovered that we weren't to blame.
Yes. I'm really sorry. We should go back to the outpost now.
Then, if we let them go, they'll tell their leader the location of our camp.
You. Are you prepared to swear that you will never speak of this place?
You.
Thề rằng đừng có nói ra cái chỗ này không?
Our city by killing this
Chỗ này là cái
beast.
trại bí mật của dân bản địa.
We swear.
I hope that they will be true to their word. Fine. They can go.
We are extremely grateful.
Thank you, Duran. Now, let's go tell the governor of Hikmet about this guardian.
Qua awalem segrenaigse. And if you find the one who's behind all this, kill him.
Tìm được thằng nào đứng sau chuyện này thì giết nó ngay. Lên Agi ngay. Lụm xác của boss rồi. Em đi rồi. Nó xa thế. Một cái cam ở đây chứ. Quá xa. Xét lại cái nha anh em. cái địch cổ không đổ đi 5 à? 5 rồi. À. Arriba. Vai đam có khá hơn không? 700. Ôi, 700 ok rồi.
Your Excellency.
Was it the native?
No. The animals answered to the call of a guardian, whose behavior was totally unlike the others. I've never seen anything like it. It was as if it were drunk. Possessed.
Chưa bao giờ thấy cái kiểu nào như vậy, giống như tụi nó bị say vậy.
Creatures normally protect the natives, answering their call. Why did this one attack them? Are you certain one tribe is not attempting to dominate the others?
I don't think so. The guardian looks sick. No native would treat such a creature like that. There is no doubt someone is behind these attacks. But currently I have no idea who it might be.
Có kẻ nào đó đứng sau cái chuyện này mà bây giờ tôi không có biết là ai hết.
As is your custom. While waiting, take this. It's nothing much, but consider it to thank you for your help.
Rồi, hãy nhận lấy một món quà nhỏ nhé.
Population of Hikmet would have suffered terribly.
Thank you.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Rồi, giúp. Em nặng nề quá. Tính ra chơi phép thuật vẫn là ngon nhất. Trưởng rất nhanh. Đánh đấm rồi nó vui. Ai trời ơi. Rồi. Chương 17. Cầm kiếm nặng nề ghê. Cardino.
Sir Desade, seeing you is a genuine relief.
Your emissary informed us that you were in need of our help.
Indeed. She must have told you that we were being attacked. We are sustaining the relentless assaults of furious animals, which some people believe to be sent by the demons of the island.
Some people. So you're not
Some
certain that's the
people.
case?
We were mistaken when we thought them responsible for the Malicor. I became more cautious. But no matter where these attacks come from, our men are becoming exhausted.
Rồi, biết rồi.
What I
Cũng
greatly
tương tự bên
need
Hitmech
is
thôi.
I am infinite. I am certain.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your
Đây, các anh thú dữ.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Bit of poison on my blade.
Here comes
And
the
let's
pain,
go!
boys.
À, gặp thú rồi còn gặp cướp nữa, khổ ghê. Sao rồi người anh em?
You shouldn't stay here. The animals appear to be crazy. They already killed several of my...
We're actually here to help you.
Are you the backup? We were starting to lose hope. I must admit I was praying for more, so we're under attack every night. And we've already... At this rate, we won't survive.
Don't worry. We will do.
You still have some time to...
All right, let's wait.
Ready, weapons? There they are!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Let's see if you can ward off this.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate. Armor will no longer protect you.
Bit of poison on my blade.
Then let's go! We have succeeded. Bravo, soldiers. We have resisted. Thank you, Excellency. I do not... You shouldn't stay here with the animals.
Why build it?
Well, if it were...
If these-
We must have thought about it first and foremost, but I haven't heard from them since.
Could you at least tell me which way they went? I
They
might...
followed a trail.
Thank you, officer.
You be careful.
Theo dõi do thám của San Matthias.
I recognize this place. We aren't far from Vedlu. I hope it's just a coincidence.
You think Deirdre might be involved?
Would not surprise me in the least.
Khăn ở đâu? máu rồi.
We must head northeast. That's the way the soldiers went.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this range.
Ô, còn sống ư?
This man will die if we don't do something about it.
What happened? You saved me. Thank you.
Anh cứu em.
Dead if it weren't for you.
Your officer sent us. He told us that you were looking for the origin of these attacks.
And we found it. We followed the beast's trail and it led us to a large glade east of here. You'll find raised stones there, the ones which are worshipped by the islanders. There was a creature there, a beast so large and so ferocious. I've never seen anything like it. That's what must have been attracting the animals. We wanted to kill it, but it prevailed.
Nơi gai nữa chứ.
I fled.
Đồng chí của tôi đã ra đi hết.
And you were right. Don't worry, we'll take care of it now.
We took some notes and we drew a map as we progressed. It may be of use to you.
Rồi, hết rồi. Về liệu. Lại nghi ngờ tụi dân bản địa tụi thú đến đánh. Thấy thú khổng lồ. Ok. Út. Cho vô lấy được thùng này. Lửa chạy. Ok. Cái gì? Đấy.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Let's see if we can ward off this fate! Let's see if you can ward off this fate! I need healing!
Dạ.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Shit. 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 Đâu. Không, đánh này thấy vui hơn.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Bây giờ
If you want to cast more spells. Armor will no longer protect you.
Your boat's tired. Drink the potion.
shit. Chết này. Đánh kiếm đã. 1v1.
This creature looks a lot like the one who is attacking Hikmet and seems to be afflicted by the same disease. I'm certain that a human is behind this epidemic. These creatures wouldn't attack in such a coordinated manner if someone wasn't leading them.
Nhanh hơn không? Như nhau cả. Sao? Sao nữa đây? Không đi qua được. Về báo cáo với Katina đúng không?
Your Eminence.
Sir de Sardet. You are back. Once again, your help was...
There were some losses, but the outpost is still standing. And it's thanks to them that I was able to follow the creature's trail. The officer sent out a small party hoping that they would be able to solve...
Now that's a resourceful man. Did his initiative bear fruit?
His men died, alas. But following their tracks led me to the creature who was leading the animals. It resembled a Nardaig Menamen, a mountain... But it seemed like it was sick. Its skin was covered in stains and ulcers, and its behavior was different from the other guardians I've met.
Where could it have come from? And why did it send all these beasts after us?
Mấy con đó đâu ra? Tại sao nó gửi tới tôi?
These attacks are too coordinated and too complex to be the work.
Quá đơn giản. Hai cái thành bị đánh mà một cái thành không bị đánh. Cái thành của thằng Constantine không bị đánh thì đơn giản là nó thôi.
At any rate, I am extremely grateful for the help you have given us.
You're welcome.
Anything else?
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Rồi về báo cáo Constantine, giết nó luôn. Em chán thiệt. Cứu nó biết bao nhiêu phen. Anh em đâu rồi?
Constantine.
My dear cousin, I'm always happy to see you. What news do you...
We managed to solve the problem of the attacks on San Mateus.
Really? So, what was causing them?
The city and its outposts were continuously being attacked by animals.
Giả đò nữa.
Were led by a large creature that strangely resembled a mountain guardian.
This is the same creature which High King Vinbar turned into, isn't it?
Exactly. Except it looked sick and it didn't act like the High King did. It was calling the animals around it, and it seemed like it was transferring its disease to them before making them attack. I have never seen anything like it. And there's more. Hikmet was in a similar situation. Do you remember?
Of course. Don't tell me that a Guardian was involved there as well.
Yes. The governor was convinced that the attacks were led by the islanders. And yet they were being attacked as well. And it was by their side that I fought the creature. That time it was a Nardaig Glenderman, a beach guardian. But it seemed just as sick. And it was also manipulating the animals to make them aggressive.
So, it would be some kind of epidemic affecting the Guardians. I don't see what we can do about it. Actually, I think you've already done what had to be done, by eliminating those that were threatening our neighbors.
Perhaps. But I'm certain there's more to it than a simple epidemic.
Lo lắng rằng chuyện đó nó lớn hơn là đơn giản, không phải đơn giản như vậy đâu.
The attacks you thought were coordinated may just have been coincidental. You may be right.
Nói vậy là hiểu rồi.
But I can't help thinking that someone is behind all this. Do you
Thằng
really
Constantine nó nói là những cuộc attack đó, những cái trận tấn công đó là chỉ ngẫu nhiên thôi, trùng hợp thôi.
This doesn't seem very coherent.
Trùng hợp gì, trùng hợp
But
chữ
I
gì.
see it's already quite late. If you'll excuse me, dear cousin. Regrettably, I must leave you.
Where are you going?
Not very far, rest assured. But I have a small personal matter to take care of, you see. Don't be concerned. There's absolutely no risk. Use the opportunity to take some rest. You've really performed miracles recently. See you later.
But why would he leave like that? Guard, do you know where my cousin is going?
Sorry, Your Excellency. His Highness didn't tell me anything.
You are one of his bodyguards, aren't you?
I am, Your Excellency. But recently it has been
Dạo gần đây thì
force His Highness to accept our presence.
Recently? You mean this isn't the first time?
ông chủ có vẻ không thích tụi tôi ở gần.
I'm sorry, Your Excellency,
You better tell me everything.
but I... Fine. I don't mean to be disrespectful towards him.
Ông có có ý
His Highness's behavior has been
có
very
ý xấu
peculiar recently. He
mà
sleeps very little and goes out alone.
ông chủ có
almost
những
every
thói
night.
quen
And it didn't occur
bất
to
thường.
anyone that I should be informed.
Well, His Highness had specifically ordered us not to tell you about it.
And where does he go? I thought the days when he used to go from tavern to tavern were over.
He doesn't go to taverns, Your Excellency. From what I know, he goes outside the city.
Where could he go outside the city?
I've no idea. We saw him going north. That's all I know.
Listen, I understand this matter is putting you in a difficult situation. You were supposed to protect my cousin wherever he went, but he refused and ordered you to keep your mouth shut. But Constantine is not just my governor. He's my cousin. I'm worried about him. He's already been abducted once when leaving the city. So, if you know anything else...
I don't really know where he's going, Your Excellency. But I think I know where you could find out. When he doesn't leave the palace, he stays in his office for hours. He writes so much down in there that he could fill entire books. Here, I have the key. Take it. I hope you find His Highness and manage to make him see reason.
I don't like this at all. What could he be doing outside locked?
Tờ giấy của Constantine. Tất cả những potential và những tiềm năng này cảm thấy rất là quyền lực, cảm thấy rất là thoải mái, đầy sức sống. Just kết nối với của Katasak đã chữa trị cho tôi, nhưng mà tôi nhận ra bản thân tôi là như một vị thần, và sớm thôi cả cái đảo này sẽ phải nghe lời tôi. Nhóm nhỏ bị trục xuất, nhóm nhỏ trục xuất, người mà bản địa bị trục xuất thấy tôi đang đi ngang qua Sinava tối đó. Nếu họ phát hiện ra tôi, họ có thể phá hỏng cả kế hoạch của tôi. Không thể số suất như đặt dậy được, tiêu diệt tụi nó thôi. Đi tiêu diệt tụi Sinava. Ngay mà nhìn Đầu nhìn thằng em là biết liền. Thứ quái nhân.
Has lost his mind for good. Now he's talking about killing people simply because they have seen him. We can't let him do this.
Đơn giản là giết người vì người ta nhìn thấy mình thôi hả? Quá độc ác.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me, so we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing
Trốn trong
by
căn nhà
and
cũ.
follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You
Nhà
can
bỏ
hide
hoang.
there. And from up there you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay
Mình núp trong căn nhà hoang và mình nhìn vào căn nhà cũ.
Be prudent,
Hay.
Onol Manawi.
You're very isolated here. Why live so far?
It's a long story.
À,
Matir, will you tell him?
When I was young, I got engaged to a young man, but he wasn't my
đám
man.
bị
I thought
trục
he
xuất nè.
was, but I was wrong. And one day, I met the one I would love for all my... As I had broken my engagement,
So, our parents came to settle here. They built this house, and we were born.
There. Now you know the whole story. Do you want to know anything?
Ồ, cảm ơn.
Qua Awalem.
Qua làm xẹ. Rồi, ra căn nhà bỏ hoang. Khoa làm sạch. Không phải ở đây, ở trên đây cơ. Này mà nó build thêm kinh dị chút nữa. Này là cái gameplay thì giống Dragon Age, nhưng mà cốt truyện thì hơi giống The Witcher. Nếu mà build thêm kinh dị giống The Witcher tí xíu nữa thì đẹp.
We can't be seen from the path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
Look, he's coming.
and let's go!
Let's see if you can ward off this fight.
Armor will no longer protect you. Be careful. You're
Shit.
wounded.
Con này mạnh thế.
He must have used this passage. We'd do well to follow it.
Điều khiển cả thần luôn.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin!
Mày làm gì vậy?
You're here! I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way. To be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
Làm gì đây vậy?
I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything
Hứa.
when the moment is right.
Giải thích mọi chuyện.
Understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
He won't come back. He's the one contaminating the Guardians. He's the one responsible for the attacks.
He's gone mad. It's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint. Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Ready to shoot! Fire!
Let's see if you can ward off this feint.
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw
Mày thấy đó, mày thấy.
steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants eternity, strength,
Thứ nó muốn bất tử, sức mạnh, quyền lực.
is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves, like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he
Đó là một
is.
căn bệnh.
You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more.
Mỗi lần nó kết nối với cái đảo này, nó
And now
tàn sát cái,
my heart,
nó phá hủy tôi dần dần.
sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
It is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution.
Tin tao đi, không có phương án khác đâu.
Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
Chặn nó lại.
Even if
Không
I
thôi chẳng còn
hesitate
gì
to
để mà
follow
làm
the
nữa đâu.
orders of the talking stone, I know what I saw, and I fear that this thing has not lied to us. What your cousin is doing is horrific, and he must be stopped.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
We should also be able to count on Sieglinde. Her troops will be all the more welcome.
Sieglinde.
Of course, we can also go and find the Mother Cardinal, as well as Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent, they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Chịu. Đã rồi, lại cuối cùng lại thành kẻ thù của chính đất nước. Trời. Cây dao vàng. Đi từ đây. Conqueror. Ủa, ở đây. Katrina ơi, giúp. Na ơi.
I salute you.
Sir de Sardet.
Do you remember I thought that someone must have been responsible for the...
Yes, you thought that this guardian...
And I was right, sadly.
Buồn thay.
Indeed.
Thực ra thì thằng em tôi chịu trách nhiệm cho việc này.
Does this mean that the congregation has decided, and thanks to which obscure alliance has your cousin been able to manipulate?
Constantine acted alone, and he betrayed us as much as he betrayed you. Believe me. As for the way he manipulated these creatures, do you remember that my cousin was sick?
Absolutely. And it is said that his recovery was the result of a rather... Are you telling me that your cousin has made a pact with the demons of this island?
Something like that. He was cured by a Donegat of the island who performed a bonding ritual. But the power he received from this made him thirsty for more, and he bonded himself to other places, thus gaining control over the guardians who were protecting these sacred places.
But why attack us? Did his madness make him forget about our alliance?
His thirst for power is making him want to control the
Khao khát quyền lực của nó.
And I know that for this
Nó muốn
purpose,
chiếm
he will
hết.
soon attack the natives' main sanctuary on the volcano. I won't stand a chance against all the creatures he's taken control of. And I need some help. I will go and find the other factions, of course. But we need the help of Thélème. Having a common enemy should help us forget all the differences that have been opposing us.
Một kẻ thù
You
chung.
are asking me to risk the lives of my men to protect the sanctuary of an insular demon. You are out of your mind, de Sardet, and consider yourself lucky that I don't have you arrested right away.
I implore you. You do not realize the magnitude of the threat that is weighing on your city.
The Enlightened protects us. Leave us now.
I must leave you.
Naturally, Your Excellency.
Rồi biết ngay. Nice là không được đâu. Phải friendly mới được. Thế thôi. Thằng giáo sĩ này. Nghi là anh này cũng từ chối thôi. Nice. Để thử. Anh này chắc lịch sự hơn Katina.
I have come to an alliance. You remember, no doubt, the...
Of course. You told...
Precisely. This revelation...
Surely you jest. Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into mad. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island. He is fighting a war against everyone. And it now appears he wants to take control. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you.
That's madness. It is complete madness.
Điên khùng, điên rồ.
Superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, Desarde. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us.
Indeed. And I will ask for the support of all the other forces on the island. We need to unite in order to vanquish him or be drowned one by one.
I understand what you are saying.
Nhưng mà không được đâu.
Part of me wishes truly to lend you a hand.
Wish thôi mà.
Only to exact vengeance for the losses we suffered. But I am not sure I can trust you with the lives of my few remaining men.
How can I possibly convince you?
Perhaps if you were to complete the tasks that I entrusted you with.
Nữa.
I shall see what I can do.
Do so, and we shall speak about this again. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go.
Farewell, my lord.
Được. Làm cái quét này nữa thì quét này nó mới giúp. Nãy không hiện ra, chúng ta làm luôn đi. Sao vậy ta? Bị sót. Chạy ra đó. Boss cam.
Respectfully, Your Excellency.
Governor Burren asked me to investigate the abductions the rebels told us. If we could find the origin and free their comrades, I need to locate and speak with you.
No, they don't attack often.
Captain, the patrol we sent to the west has not returned yet.
I may have spoken too quickly, although it might still be possible that
Perhaps you would allow...
Corporal, do you
Of course, Captain.
You will lead His Excellency, in hope that our men are still alive.
At your command, Your Excellency. Find me at the entrance of the camp when you're ready to start.
Đi. Start liền đi.
Are you ready to go, Your Excellency?
Yes, let's go.
Let's go. Đường đi anh người anh em.
any time.
Is that the patrol we're looking for?
Yes. Maybe they managed. We should look for them.
Có gì ở bên kia? Lấy đã. Một đôi giày. Cứu.
I'm in trouble! This man needs to be cared for. But in his condition, we can't take him back to the outpost.
Allow me. There. That should be better.
Thank you, sir. Without your help, I would probably have died here.
Tell us what happened.
We came across a group of rebel savages. It was a massacre. A few seconds later, only Franz and I were left.
Franz hả? Franz là cái cậu lính trong đội Conward, cũng tên Franz.
Was he captured? Did you see where they took him?
They headed north to Frazonegan.
Lên phía bắc, Frazonegan.
I didn't see much else.
We'll take care of it, Corporal, but not you. You must help your wounded man to reach the outpost. Come on.
Chỗ này còn chưa lên tới.
There's our group of rebels. The soldier they captured looks dead.
Let's go, Renaigze. Quayes.
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the congregation. I'm here because I want to talk to your chief.
I know who you are. The Renaigze on Olmanawi. What do you want to say to Armal?
I want to talk to him about the abductions and to understand what's going on.
You would be the first Renaigze to care. How do we know you're not just saying that to find out where our camp is?
I am not part of the Alliance. My only goal is to avoid deaths on both sides. Help me.
À,
I am your only chance to
chạy của này mình biết mà.
You seem to really believe what you say. I hope I'm not mistaken. Very well. Tell me when you are ready to follow me to our camp.
Giờ luôn.
Are you ready to...
Let's go.
It's this way.
Đâu vậy? Ê, ê no. Anh ơi, chạy đi chứ.
Let's stay on guard.
The rebels are not after us. I doubt they'll have
Để mình đẩy.
It's this way.
Okay.
I'm letting my comrades know we're here, so that they let us pass.
Mấy đồng chí của tôi ở đây sẽ cho chúng mình qua.
Follow me. We are almost there. It's this way. Come on.
Trai ơi, đợi đẩy không thế. Đi đường như giữa đi. Sao? Nói gì?
This is our main camp. This is where you will find our Mal. I hope I am not wrong to lead you here, and that you are not a traitor.
So, here's the famous rebel camp. I hope their leader can tell us more about these abductions.
Hy vọng là người đứng đầu sẽ nói thêm tôi biết về cái kiểu mà tấn công tụi Alliance. Tại sao phải tấn công?
Who are you and what are you doing here, Anaikse?
My name is Desarde. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation. I came to talk to you about the abductions and your forthcoming attack.
And how did you find our camp?
I convinced one of your men to bring me.
Well, I'll tell you what we know, then you'll understand why we have to fight lions. Many seasons ago,
Nhiều mùa trước,
started to disappear. Lions attacked the
dân chúng của tôi tự nhiên biến mất.
We never saw them again. They were either crazy or so
Sư tử tấn công. Cái hội sư, nó gọi cái tụi Ả Rập là sư tử.
So we counterattacked and captured some of their soldiers. And we learned that they were taking our people to a place they call a laboratory. It is there that they torture and
Do cái hội sư tử đó đó. Nó bắt cái tụi dân bản địa này trước, bắt cái làng này trước về thí nghiệm. Tụi này trả thù.
And I'm afraid they're willing to carry out any atrocity to find one.
We found the laboratory, but it is heavily guarded. So we are preparing for war. Do you understand now?
Yes. And if what you tell me is true, we must put an end to it.
Alert! The lions are attacking! Traitor! It was you who led them to us.
No, I swear. They asked me to investigate. It was never a question of attacking you.
Then prove it! Fight with us!
Khó. này mình sẽ bị trừ điểm NAT. Con kia mình sẽ được cộng điểm. Chơi NAT thôi.
The Alliance betrayed me as much as you. I owe them nothing.
You got. Cái móc này là cái gì không biết.
Bravely, and your word is true on Ormanawi.
The Alliance is the ally of the congregation. Taking your side was not a decision I made lightly, but Governor Burren used and betrayed us, and he will answer for it. Please, wait before you attack. I will do everything to dismantle this laboratory and release your people.
I trust you, so we will wait, but don't take too long. Qua awalem seg on Ormanawi.
Goodbye.
Em cái thằng đó nó nói gì? Tuyên bố giết hết. Không cần liên minh gì nữa. Giết luôn, giết tại chỗ này luôn. Không giúp là giết nó luôn. Mày. Mày.
Lord de Sardet. Enough with the formalities, Excellency. You owe me an explanation. Did you order your troops to attack while I was negotiating under a white flag?
I assure you that I have no idea what you are talking about. I would never have placed your life in harm's way. The alliance with the congregation is crucial, and you know it.
Cha này nó cứ kiểu ở ngoài thì tỏ ra tốt.
Decisions are being made without my consent. I'm going.
You mock me, Excellency. I can't believe this matter slipped your vigilance. Everything that Danae Exregao have told me has proven true. Your men attacked and carried off natives. I witnessed it. According to what I've been told, they are taken to a place where experiments are carried out, where they are tortured.
It is true that I knew of the existence of this laboratory. The place is dedicated to research on the Malachor. If a remedy is ever to be discovered, it will happen there. But I assure you that I was not aware that natives were being taken there.
Allow me to doubt your sincerity, Excellency. I intend to pay the place a visit and see for myself what happens there. Who directs the research?
Our most brilliant savant, the Dr. Asili. Certainly his legend
Bác sĩ
precedes him.
Alice.
He is the master of your friend, the Professor Afra.
Dr. Asili is no longer my master, and I regret that he ever was. We should be off to Sade. If this laboratory were what I think it is, the best course of action would be to burn it to the ground.
Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
I have to go.
Look, farewell, my lord.
Cố gắng một lần cuối.
At the fiery flasks, you'll find the quintessence of alchemy. The best potions
Rồi, chuẩn bị. Nhìn thấy hang này ở đây là thấy...
Halt! No one enter!
You speak to the legate of the merchant congregation. I have been sent by Governor Burren. I have to talk to Dr.
I don't take orders from the governor, nor the congregation.
I wonder who gives him his orders. Better to avoid a useless confrontation.
Very well. We're leaving.
Rồi, lẻn vô. Đừng trèo vô. Đây, có đường đây.
Didn't expect to find a place like this hidden here.
There must be other guards. Be careful.
Cẩn thận. Căng quá.
How awful. They've been reduced to burning the bodies.
How many have they killed?
Đi. sĩ đang rất là gấp thay thế mảnh khác. Đây. Anh xích xích. Mở đây.
I don't have the key.
Key. Qua được này. Đi. Đèn. Cô em này đi đây.
Bit of poison on my blade. And let's go! Bit of poison on my blade.
Ow. Dad.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go! Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
I don't have the key. It's blocked.
blade. And let's go!
Watch out!
Let's see what
bit of poison on my blade. Let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
Bit of poison on my blade.
Watch out! Grenade!
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything?
Do you often hold strangers at...
Only when I'm being tracked.
Only when they're attractive? Your charm guided us.
Really? And how would you have known how I looked? I did not expect you to be so inane, Desarde. Anything else?
What did you think about that moment?
It was strange.
Had those old sages not been there? You and...
You are really strange, Desarde. Thinking about anything else?
I must leave.
Desarde, can I do anything?
Do you often hold strangers at gunpoint?
Only when I'm being tracked. What about you? Do you often track young ladies?
Your journal was surprisingly thorough, and your observations very pertinent. How could one not want to find someone so brilliant?
It could have fallen into the hands of a boorish idiot, unable to understand any of it. I'm glad it was you who found it. Anything else?
What did you think about that moment next to the campfire with the elders of Vigigador?
It was strange, and a bit frustrating, to be honest. What about you? How did you feel?
It was peculiar and mysterious. It was as if we were observing a game without fully knowing the rules. However, it seems to me that we learned a few things, being with them at that moment.
This is true.
Ê, mình tán em alpha này. Nói chuyện về khoa học thì em mới thích. Tán tỉnh tình yêu em không thích.
I will ponder the question. You've given me a lot to think about. Anything else?
Did you have any fellow students?
Of course. We were but a small group working.
Em có nhận học sinh dạy kèm không?
It was more of a competition. Why? What's on your mind?
Nào chia sẻ kiến thức. Cảm thấy cô đơn. Hỏi về kiến thức đi.
Did you not share your knowledge with the others?
Not really. And to be honest, I don't even know if they would have listened to me back then. You would not believe how much competition there is in the universities of Al-Sad.
I think it's a pity. It seems to me that ideas progress faster when they're shared.
That is true, but I did not know it back then. I only discovered it thanks to you. Anything else?
How did you feel when we visited the cave?
Astonishment, I think. I felt as if I had reached my goal. As if I was finding a long-lost treasure. It was strangely moving, I think. What about you?
It was a grace-filled moment indeed. And these rudimentary paintings taught us so much. I would never have thought that mere murals
Nói chuyện về khoa học, không có nói về hẹn hò.
To us, these paintings were more than just decorations. They were like a window into some knowledge that was completely foreign to us. I used to swear only by writings, but now I realize that there are many other ways to learn. And once more, I owe this realization to you. Thank you. From the
Tận
bottom
đáy
of
lòng
my
em.
heart.
Cảm ơn anh.
Anything else?
Thôi.
I must leave you.
Cái chìa khóa này sao không lấy được?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Có cửa ở đây. Cửa trước. Nhanh đi.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
Không mở được. Ai? Lấy chìa khóa được sao đấy? Rõ ràng là
Locked. I don't have the key.
đâu ra chìa khóa đây?
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go. Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go.
It's blocked. Locked. I don't have the key. It's blocked.
Chỗ nào cũng có khóa hết vậy.
Locked. Locked. I don't have the key.
You are on Olmenawi. Are you going to free us?
Yes, that's why I'm here. And to find out what's going on.
What's going on? We are locked up. They make us drink horrible things. We're starving.
Nó bị nhốt, nó bị bắt uống những cái thứ tệ hại.
They cut us up.
They tell us we will die to save the Renaigse from a horrible disease. But I pray that the wicked birds catch it and die. Please get us out of here.
I will do my best. Don't worry.
I can't believe that a silly could have fallen so low. I'm so ashamed. I feel nauseous.
I don't have the key.
Có chìa khóa. Đây.
Bit of poison on my brain.
Who are you? You have no right to be here.
I have come to free your prisoners and put an end to all the horrors that take place here.
I knew this would happen eventually. This all went too far. Dr. Asili, he lost his mind a long
Biết chuyện này
time ago.
sớm muộn gì xảy ra thôi.
But what are you going to
Đi
do
xa
next?
quá rồi.
Arrest you.
Ashley
Then I expect you will be sentenced.
mất trí rồi.
No, please. We only followed the doctor's orders. We tried to stop him.
Rất
But
cố
he is
gắng
the director of the lab.
You could have reported it to the
ngăn chặn ông
governor
ấy
or
nhưng mà
left
không
this
có
place.
tác dụng gì đâu.
He threatened to destroy our lives. We
Đe
cannot-
dọa hủy diệt
Please,
cuộc sống của chúng
don't
tôi.
look us up.
Thôi, em cũng dễ thương. Tha cho em.
What will you do once you're free?
We will try to redeem ourselves and resume our work at the governor's laboratory. That's where we worked before joining Dr. Asili's team.
If your conscience allows you to resume your activities as if nothing has happened, you may go.
I'm eternally grateful, Your Excellency.
Tha cho em. Khóa.
It's locked. These poor people lost their lives.
Tài liệu nghiên cứu. Trong nghiên cứu không thành công.
A few hours ago. They could not survive this mutilation.
If only we'd known sooner.
This note carefully describes the sequence of the experiments. There are even sketches. It's hard not to feel sick. This is proof of all the horrors committed here.
Afra? What a surprise to see you here. You finally came to your senses.
Master, it's not...
Who is this person?
I am the legate of the merchant congregation, and I'm here to put an end to your crimes.
My crimes? What are you talking about? My work was for the good of humanity. Don't tell me you're crying over some savages. The survival of our species requires sacrifice.
What did you hope to find from all these experiments?
Mong muốn gì thí nghiệm vậy.
Island, I wanted to check if these savages were sensitive to it, and I discovered that they were naturally resistant.
Phát hiện ra là dân bản địa là sức đề kháng tự nhiên.
So I tried to isolate this resistance to develop a cure in order to send it to the people on the continent. But I doubt that you will be able to understand the subtlety of such.
Tao nghĩ mày không hiểu đâu.
Why do you bother with the notes?
You are known to be immunized too. I wanted to check the reality of such a statement. To be precise, this is not the case. You are actually more resistant.
How many of my people did you have to slaughter to reach that conclusion?
Come on, Afra, my dear student. Will you let these narrow-minded inquisitors decide my fate? Are you not also devoted to science and truth?
Science and truth do not excuse your lack of humanity. I'm ashamed of having been taught by you, and that I didn't warn Burin that you'd gone mad. If I had, we could have prevented all of this.
You disappoint me so much, Afra. A second time. When I think what I wasted trying to teach you science.
We learned everything we wanted to know. This lab will close and you will answer for everything you have done.
You think so? Guards, capture these people!
A bit of poison on my blade. Let's go! Let's see if you can ward off this fate!
Stop! Think of my knowledge. All that I have accomplished. That can never
Xin dừng lại. Tap him
You
thôi.
will answer for your crimes in court.
But I'll be out soon. My colleagues will understand the importance of my work.
We shall see about that.
Đây, chìa khóa đây. Trường.
I can't believe it. Constantine's malachor was caused by a silly. The potion we were made to drink when we landed on the island was contaminated. How dare he do such a thing? And why?
Either this doctor is crazy, or he wanted to provoke a war against the natives and the congregation.
Này nó ám hại thằng em. Xuống 274 tăng lên gắn được ấy nữa, phá giáp. khóa đây. Trời ơi. Chìa khóa.
Thank you. Thank you. We owe you our lives.
Just a little more patience. I still have to release the other prisoners.
Có chìa khóa nữa đâu ta?
Let's go now. I want to see my people again.
Just one moment. I haven't freed all the prisoners yet. Now that they are free, we must help the prisoners escape this place.
If they leave through the city, Hikmet guards will arrest them.
So we have to find another way to get them out.
Bit of poison on my blade. Then let's go!
Watch out! Grenade!
It's perfect. We just have to clear the way.
Cái gì ở đây đây?
The mechanism doesn't work. I need to take a closer look. Let's go. I found a way out of the city. But be careful. You are weakened, and creatures roam these tunnels. I will lead the way.
poison on my blade.
Watch out! Grenade!
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
There you are. You're free.
You have saved our lives. How can we thank you? We will never forget what you have done for us on Almenawi.
Yes, we will always be grateful.
We're not very far from the Hikmet outpost. You will have to be careful.
I know how to reach the port without being seen.
Perfect. As for you, you should take refuge in Vigshadir. You will be safe there, but you should avoid the Alliance patrols.
We'll get there. Qua awal and Segven.
Chắc là bị trừ điểm nữa rồi. Đám.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sardet, and to what do
I've been to Asili's laboratory and what I discovered was abominable.
Tôi điều tra cái phòng thí nghiệm.
Tortured, victims of horrifying experiments. There were so many dead that a pit had been dug to burn the bodies.
How horrifying. I cannot believe it.
The natives were not the only victims of these crimes. There are also a number of Nauts.
Nauts? Pardon me for doubting you, but do you have proof of what you say? And have you brought Dr. Asili to me so he may answer these accusations?
Yes, we captured him.
Really? Very well. I will ensure that he is judged as quickly as possible. What was done with the prisoners that were being held in the laboratory?
They were freed. The Danae Exregau are satisfied and should call off their attack.
What a relief. Finally, some good news. How can I repay you?
By allowing me to take part in the trial proceedings. What I saw merits justice, and I fear that the accused will find a great many defenders amongst his fellow savages.
It is a rather novel request,
Rồi,
but
granted. tham gia cái phiên tòa xử cái thằng bác sĩ.
Let us remember that the madness of a man should not cast a shadow upon the greater sum of his work. His research is perhaps our only chance of discovering a remedy. Would you like to speak with me about any other subjects?
Rồi, friendly rồi.
That you might have changed your mind.
And you have done well to hope so. You have proven to me that I can trust you. I shall give you the support of my men for the attack on this infamous sanctuary.
Thank you, Excellency. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Antonary.
Hello. To whom do I have the...
Desarde.
Oh.
Exactly.
Excellent. We will have lots to do if we want the Doctor to pay for his crimes. The accused has a lot of support. Any evidence and testimonies you can gather will be useful.
We'll have no problem gathering witnesses. His laboratory cells were full of them.
We will call them to the witness box, of course. But be aware that if the victims are natives, their words will unfortunately not carry much weight here.
There were also some
Nếu
noise.
nạn nhân là người bản địa thì không có giá trị gì đâu. Lời khai không giá trị.
Their testimony will be crucial. The word of other scholars is likely to be the only thing that condemns him. That plus any material evidence you can gather.
I picked up a strange powder in the laboratory. A substance that I've not been able to identify.
You should show it to an alchemist. We need to know what it is to be able to use it.
These documents describe Dr. Asili's work, as well as the horrible experiments he was performing.
Perfect. I will read them in detail. We will no doubt find something to support my prosecution.
I have found a letter proving that Dr. Asili voluntarily transmitted the Malachor to my cousin, Constantin d'Orsay. I would like to add that I too was a victim of this poisoning.
Did the accused try to take the life of the governor of New Serene? This is an extremely serious crime.
Indeed. He saw my cousin and me as the ideal control group to prove his theories. And no humanitarian or diplomatic consideration could put a stop to his ambition.
This letter alone is crucial proof. I will put it on our file.
Do we have any chance of winning?
Yes, I am rather confident. You have provided overwhelming evidence. But if we had witnesses, we would have an even bigger chance of winning.
Đây là luật sư, công tố viên.
Should be at the port, and the islanders had to take refuge in Vikshadir. As for the scientists, they said they would go back to the governor's laboratory. I should give this powder to someone who can tell me what it is.
Greetings.
Come closer. Come closer. All my wares are in the vanguard of progress.
Sai sai. Cũng nhà mình vậy. Ôi, Alpha rồi.
Desarde, I'm happy to see you. Can I do anything for you?
I would like you to tell me about Asili.
I was expecting you to come and see me about this. What would you like to know?
Were you aware of Dr. Asili's experiments?
In part, yes. That's why I chose not to be his student any longer.
Why not say anything?
Because I never thought he would go so far. Over time, he became more and more cruel. I found his approach brutal. As if by meeting the natives it deprived him of all humanity. He spoke of them as test subjects, never as people. But there was a time when he was the greatest doctor and scientist in the Alliance. And I clung on to that memory.
You do know that you were captured thanks to him?
Yes, but I thought the natives wanted to trade us merely as prisoners of war. I was blind. And stupid. I regret it terribly.
Do you think, as your master does, that science justifies all sacrifices?
No. I may have believed that at one time, without of course ever imagining that we'd resort to such cruel treatment. But Dunkus, you and Siora have opened my eyes to the limits of science. To worship it as we do in the Alliance does not make us better than Thélème.
In your opinion, were the horrors practiced in this laboratory necessary for his research?
No, even if he was convinced of it. General interest outweighs the suffering of a few individuals. He wanted results quickly, to the point of neglecting slower, more humane methods. I hope we'll succeed in ensuring these experiments never happen again.
Would you be willing to testify against Dr. Asili during his trial?
Of course. I was going to talk to you about that. I want to convince my colleagues that we must give up these kind of methods. And even if it costs me dearly, I want my master to pay for what he did. Anything else?
What do you think of the love that unites those young people? It really seems as if they share something special.
It's true. I don't think I've ever stumbled upon two people that were so close to one another. On the continent, where everything is political, it only happens in fairy tales. But here...
Do you ever think that you could become that close to someone?
To be honest, no. Not before I saw this young couple.
What about now?
I do not like to lose myself in vain reveries, but for some time now, I've begun to think that such sharing of ideas and feelings is in fact possible. Anything else?
Do you think that attending this ceremony has changed your world vision?
Yes, obviously. Before it, I was so focused on my own knowledge. This ritual made me understand the power of sharing, of emotions and of the bonds between people. This new vision gives me new perspectives. A whole new life is ahead of me.
Nói với cô ấy. Trở thành một phần cái nghi lễ đó. Có kiến thức, nhiều cách.
Knowledge comes in many forms, and sometimes it can't be found in books.
That is true. An experience can transform us and make us grow more than reading a book. I love exploring science and nature, but in the end, I only saw it as a way to find content for my books. And yet, the nature of the things you and I have shared seems impossible to describe. You'd have to have experienced it. And I'm glad I've experienced it with you. Anything else?
Trải nghiệm với anh.
I must leave you. Hello. I see that you're back to work.
Indeed. We were not bothered thanks to you. And here I can make myself useful. But I don't think you're here to ask about me.
What is your purpose here?
I helped Dr. Unur to understand the research. He's the one who became his
I do hope that he doesn't use the same methods.
Of course not.
What about your other colleagues?
They felt guilty. They stopped their experiments and returned to Al-Sad.
What do the other scholars think of Dr. Asili now that his actions have been revealed for all to see?
Most still admire him greatly. He was. They didn't witness what was happening in the lab, and they have little interest in the natives. For them, the main problem is political, given that the war against the rebels cost us dearly. Until they understand the horrors that happened there, they will not have any moral issues.
I discovered this strange powder in one of the laboratory's chests. Do you know what it is?
I did see the doctor using it once or twice, but I don't know what it is. But I can study it for you if you want. I have the tools that will allow me to do so here.
So, what is it?
It is a quintessence of black blood. Probably created using the blood of numerous patients. The doctor managed to harness the very concept of the Malachor in this powder. A single pinch ingested by someone would be enough for them to be afflicted by the disease. With the quantities that you brought me, hundreds of people could be contaminated. It's terrifying. I cannot believe Asili would do such a thing. Here, these are my notes. I wrote down all the details of my experiments, as well as my conclusions.
Thank you. I will relay them to the prosecutor. Are you prepared to testify against Dr. Asili?
Yes. I kept silent for far too long about what was going on in that lab. I know what we did was wrong, and I do not want it to happen again.
Thank you. Your story could change the outcome of this trial. I must leave you. What she saw working alongside Asili obviously upset her. She will make an excellent witness.
Actually, oh no.
Dr. Unur, what do you want?
Hả? Đấy. Anh này bữa mình ấy nè.
What is your role and what is your
Anh
research?
bán thuốc nè.
I'm in charge of the governor's laboratories. My main research concerns the Malachor, of course. Above all, we searched for a way to reduce the suffering of the sick.
Searched?
Now that we have access to my colleague Asili's work, it gives us hope of finding a cure.
So the crimes he committed while conducting his work do not concern you?
He will be judged for that. But it would be a shame for him to have done all this for nothing.
What do you think of Dr. Asili now that you've learned how he conducted his research?
Well, Obviously, the few excesses he has conceded himself are unfortunate, but he remains the greatest scientist that the Alliance has ever known. His work has had a profound effect on science. It seems quite unfair to me to reduce his life's work just to what he has done lately.
If I understand correctly, you will be one of his defenders.
Naturally. I don't deny that he made a terrible mistake, but he meant well. And he was probably acting on behalf of our helplessness to combat the Malachor.
Would you agree to speak at the trial? Your influence could be crucial.
Oh, but I already intended to give a statement. His lawyer came to find me.
So are you ready to defend a man who used to torture and murder to advance his research?
Indeed, because I think the entire work of a scientist should not be judged on a single mistake. It is obvious that he should not have used such methods, but Asili has never been very political. I doubt he understood the implications of his actions.
So you're saying the only problem in this case is political?
Essentially, yes. The war he nearly caused could have been expensive for our governor and the city, but let's not fool ourselves. No tears will be shed over the fate of a few of those bloodthirsty savages.
What interest do you have in defending Dr. Asili? You've obviously taken his place since his arrest. I understand that you admired him a lot, but under his tutelage you could not really impose your own ideas. Well, now you finally have a chance to leave your own mark on history.
You were not wrong, but I find it rather unlikely that he will be sentenced.
I have gathered a lot of damning evidence against him. And with your testimony,
I could finally publish my research on fountain contamination. Very well, you've convinced me. I will now testify for the prosecution. It is true that it's time to turn the page and leave his cruel methods behind.
Thank you, Doctor. Dr. Anur is an influential scholar. His testimony would convince the judges.
Ôi, vẫn chưa xong nữa. Thôi, hôm nay tới đây thôi. Tới đây thôi nha anh em. Mai mình lại tiếp tục, ngày mai chắc chắn xong. Ok, bye bye.